It's the hottest week of the year. Your fan is on full blast. And here's the part nobody tells you. Right now, it might be cooking you. Well, actually, let's slow down. Because a fan doesn't cool air. It never did. Here's what your body actually is. A heater. Just sitting still, you burn about 100 watts. An old school light bulb running day and night. All that heat has to go somewhere, or you die. Your body has one great trick for dumping it: sweat. And here's myth number 2. Sweat doesn't cool you. Sweat evaporating cools you. Every drop that turns to vapor carries heat away with it. Dripping doesn't count. Evaporation is everything. So, what does a fan actually do? It moves air. When the air is cooler than your skin, moving air steals your heat. Great. And it speeds up evaporation. Even better. But skin sits at about 35 degrees Celsius, 95 Fahrenheit. When the air gets hotter than that, the fan reverses. Now it's pushing heat into you, faster, like a convection oven. Literally the same physics. Moving hot air cooks things quicker. The agencies can't even agree where the line is. The CDC says stop trusting fans around 90 Fahrenheit. The World Health Organization says 40 Celsius. Scientists in Sydney say it depends on humidity. Why so messy? Because the fan was never the real story. The real story is a number you've probably never heard of. 200 years ago, weathermen had a trick. Take a thermometer, wrap the bulb in wet cloth, blow air on it. Water evaporates, carries heat away, and the reading drops. How low it can drop. That's the wet bulb temperature. Sounds boring. It might be the most important number of this century. Because that wet thermometer is you. A warm, wet object, trying to cool itself by evaporation. Wet bulb answers one question. How much can evaporation still help? Right here, right now. Dry desert air. Water evaporates instantly. 45-degree air can have a wet bulb of just 20. Brutal, but survivable. Your sweat still works. Humid air is a different animal. The air is already stuffed with water. Your sweat has nowhere to go. It drips, it soaks your shirt, and cools you almost zero. And here's the trap. The number on your weather app isn't this one. Feels like the heat index is a comfort estimate, built for a healthy adult in the shade. It compresses the danger. 2 days can share the same feels like, and one of them quietly carries a wet bulb 5 degrees higher. The killer number isn't in your forecast. You have to know to look for it. And 35 is the wall. In 2010, 2 climate scientists, Sherwood and Huber, did the math on a human body. At a wet bulb of 35, a healthy person in the shade, with unlimited water, doing absolutely nothing, still overheats. Not metaphorically. In physics, core temperature climbs hour after hour, until organs start failing. 6 hours, give or take. For years, that number stood. 35, the theoretical edge of human survivability. Then Penn State built a heat chamber and put real people inside. Young, healthy, resting. Their bodies stopped coping far earlier, around a wet bulb of 31. Sometimes 30. The textbook limit was optimistic by 4 degrees. And that's fit 20-year-olds doing nothing. Add age, add a heart condition, add walking. The wall moves closer. And here's the truly uncomfortable part. Danger doesn't wait for the wall. At wet bulb 28, an ordinary, brutal, humid summer day, extended work outside is already a survival problem. This isn't theory. It has a body count. Chicago, July 1995. 5 days of heat wrapped in humidity. 739 people died, most of them elderly, alone, in brick apartments, many with the windows shut and a fan running. The fans didn't save them. In a sealed room full of hot air, a fan just keeps the oven circulating. Europe, 2003. The heat wave sat on the continent for weeks. When statisticians finished counting the excess deaths, the number passed 70,000. 70,000 in some of the richest countries on Earth. Because nobody believed heat was something Europe needed to defend against. Bandar Mashar, Iran, July 31st, 2015. Air temperature, 46. Dew point, 32. Wet bulb, 34.6. 0.4 degrees below the theoretical end of human survivability. People lived through that afternoon because it lasted hours, not days, and because air conditioning exists. And it's not a one-off. Jacobabad, Pakistan, often called the hottest city on Earth, has crossed wet bulb 35 at least 4 times. 1 million people live there. The wall is not a projection. It has an address. And if you think this is a desert problem, June 2021. A heat dome parks over the Pacific Northwest. Lytton, a village in Canada, hits 49.6 degrees, hotter than anything ever recorded in Las Vegas. The next day, Lytton burns to the ground in a wildfire. That same week, 619 people die of heat in British Columbia alone. Most of them indoors, in homes built to hold warmth. In a country that never thought it needed air conditioning. Sound familiar? That's Chicago. 26 years later, different country, same script. Mecca, June 2024. The Hajj fell into a heat wave. Over 1,300 pilgrims died in a matter of days. Heat, humidity, crowds, hours of walking, every factor from this video stacked on top of each other. So where does that leave your fan? As a tool. A dumb, honest tool following physics it doesn't understand. Below skin temperature, and especially in humid air, a fan is genuinely great. It turbocharges your evaporation. That's why the smartest trick in a heat wave is embarrassingly simple. Spray your skin with water, then sit in front of the fan. You've built an artificial sweat machine. Firefighters use it. It works. Extreme dry heat, hotter than your skin? Point the fan away. Wet cloth on your neck. Cool showers, shade, water. And if there's air conditioning anywhere in your day, a mall, a library, use it, even for an hour. And check on the people still following the old advice. The ones in a sealed room at 40 degrees, windows shut, fan on full, being slowly, politely convection cooked while doing everything they were told. 2 more moves that cost nothing. Windows. During the day, if it's hotter outside than in, shut them. Curtains too. You're not trapping heat, you're keeping it out. Then, open everything at night, when the air flips cooler. And if you want the real number, look up the dew point. When it crawls toward the high 20s, evaporation is dying. That's your cue to stop trusting sweat and start using water, shade, and the coolest room you have. By the end of this century, parts of the Persian Gulf and South Asia are projected to cross the survivability line regularly. Billions live there, most without air conditioning. That's the wall we're walking toward. 1 wet bulb degree at a time. So, fans always cool you down? Well, actually, a fan just moves air. Which air is the whole story.